Welcome to another episode of Quip Corner with Ada. I hope you had a lovely Mother's Day. Yes. Um, for those of us who still have mothers, I hope you took the time to appreciate her. And when I say those of us who have mothers, that includes those of us who are blessed with amazing mothers in love. I hope you demonstrated your love to her. Yes, your mother in love is as much your mother as your birth mother. Huh, you don't think so? I say so. And I'll put a link to that video up here. Well, welcome. Before we go into the Quip Corner, let me quickly add that every day is Mother's Day. And something I know is a lot of people remember and celebrate Mother's Day. And then they forget Father's Day. Father's Day is next month, the third Sunday, June 19th. So you have ample time. 5 weeks, actually 38 days notice. No excuses. No excuses. Well, that's not what we're here to discuss, but it's a very important part. Please join me in the Quip Corner and hear my Who's Her Mother story. See you in a bit. Yes, I promised that I'll tell you my Who's Her Mother story. Around Christmas, yeah, it was over Christmas, I was watching various movies. Yes, if my children are watching, their eyes are rolling now because each time I watch my Christmas movies, there's so much eye rolling going on in the home. I'm like, I just want to enjoy these movies. Let me continue my story. So I was watching this movie and I can't remember the title. And I believe I didn't take note of the title because I didn't want to blurt it out and inadvertently give a negative review. But in this movie, a girl was given a gift and she just walked away. Reflex, I just blurted out. She didn't even say thank you. Who's her mother? And it was like, ding, ding. I remember the quip in my second book. I'll share the quip and then tell you some more. Quip 64 in my second book says, that's the picture at the top. Okay, top there, yes. Parents, without a doubt, your children's report cards are important and evidence of the quality of their input. So, of course, the input into their studies. Similarly, your children are your report card and evidence of your input. What grades will you get on yours? When I wrote this quip, it just occurred to me about how much how much focus, that word again. Well, how much focus and attention we place on our children's report cards. And it was also introspective to say, my children are actually a type of report card of me. So what grade will I get on my report card when people assess my children? And you could say, I don't care what people think. That could be one approach. But I like to remind people that we're raising children who will be adults forever after childhood. So we're really raising adults. Remember my conversation with my friend Chinyere for Mother's Day, where we're talking about molding our children. If you ever had the opportunity of working with plasticine, Play-Doh, or even clay, usually after you finished molding, sometimes the teacher will come around and grade your work. That's how it is with our children. I recognize that sometimes unfairly, we put too much pressure on the mother to say, like I said, who's her mother? Why didn't I ask who's her father? Because just like producing a child is a joint effort between a man and his wife, producing an adult is also and should be a joint effort between a man and his wife, between mother and father. So while I take a moment to think about my report card as shown through my children's attitudes and attributes and actions, of course, what will your report card say? I know that there are some of us who, when our children come with a B or a C, the reaction is, what about the people who got an A? Do they have two heads? I wonder if we switch that flashlight, that assessment on ourselves as parents, what would we be saying to ourselves? What would we be doing differently? What will we be focusing on? Remember focus? Fixated on creating unstoppable, undeniable, unquestionable, unmistakable success. The way we raise our children indicates how much focus we had in raising them. No need to share what you think your grades are below, but I'd love to hear how you think we can each improve our grades on the report cards displayed by our children. Thanks again. Yeah, that report card thing, right? But that's what it is. Well, thanks again for joining me in the Quip Corner with Ada. I look forward to reading and responding to your comments. You take care. And I pray that we all get an A, even an A+, when in future, or even now, because some of us already have adult children, in years to come, we'll say, yes, this child turned out right as the right adult for the world. I could start another video altogether, so I'll call it a day here. Just before I go, two things. I'd like to give a shout out to my goddaughter, whose birthday is today, and to one of my oldest friends, whose birthday is also today. And the second thing, 38 more days till Father's Day. Please don't forget. Bye now.